The P Market is the best place to buy retro games in Ontario, located at 2079 Carp Road in Stittsville and 109 North Front Street in Belleville. Hi and welcome to Project Extreme Review. Today I got a great game for you guys. This game pushes the Nintendo 64 to its full potential, and I mean in total it's a great package. It's Perfect Dark for the Nintendo 64. Perfect Dark was released in 2000 and it was one of the last great games for the Nintendo 64. This game severely pushed the 64 to its max potential. I mean, you needed the Nintendo 64 expansion pack to get the full experience. Now, why you need the expansion pack for this game is that it brings 3 bit more to the Nintendo 64. So what it does, it makes the graphic look better. It sure improves the audio because any audio on a cassette is usually not good, but this brought really CD quality to the sound effects and the music. So basically, if you get this game on the 64 and you don't have the expansion pack, I believe all you're allowed to do is play the multiplayer, and it's very limited, so you really need to find an expansion pack to get the full experience. On the graphic side for this game, I mean, it really beats the GoldenEye. I mean, it was released later on, but I mean, this game is vast superior in graphics than GoldenEye. Now, for the first time, for a first-person shooter on the 64, you actually had cutscenes with voiceover, which the acting is a little cheesy for this game, but I mean, it's decent for what it is. The real star for this game is really the weapons. You have a secondary fire, and I mean just the sound of the guns in this game is enough to get you a boner. In total there's 21 missions and 3 difficulty settings, just like GoldenEye. If you beat one difficulty and you go back, there's going to be more mission objective to do. And as you unlock more difficulty and you beat them, you unlock more stuff for the multiplayer. This game included 2 new modes that GoldenEye didn't have, and that's a co-op single player, so you can play with 2 people, and there's also counter-operative. Now the multiplayer for this game is really fun. I wouldn't say it's more fun than GoldenEye because this game takes itself more seriously when you're playing with friends, but you still have a great time with this game. There's tons. If you beat all the levels in every difficulty, the amount of gun customization for the multiplayer is absolutely outstanding for this game. Now, if you don't own a Nintendo 64 or you never played this game and you own an Xbox, the Xbox 360 had the HD version of this game, which you can actually play the online multiplayer over Xbox Live. My only 2 complaints for this game is that it takes time getting used to play with the one joystick. You know, the 64 didn't have dual analog stick back in 2000. So it does get time getting used to it, but it's very playable. And the other thing that I don't like is that when the game gets really hectic or you get a far away view, the game does get choppy at times. Especially when you crank up the graphics setting with the expansion pack, you can put like a smoothing on, and you're gonna notice way more lag with it. GoldenEye and Perfect Dark are really the only 2 best first-person shooters on that system. I mean, the team did a great job with this. It really showcased what the 64 could do at the time, and they left us with an absolutely classic when the Nintendo 64 actually died. The good stuff for this game is that it does push the 64 to its full potential, but you do need the expansion pack to get that. There's tons of replay value, meaning that you could go back to older mission, play the different difficulty setting, and unlock all the goodies. It's got great multiplayer just like GoldenEye, and it has awesome music and sound. Now for the bad stuff for this game, as I was saying, the controls are dated. It's still very playable, but it takes time getting used to just playing with one joystick. You need the Nintendo 64 expansion pack. If you don't own one, you can't get the full experience for this game. And like I was saying, it does have bad frame rates when things get a little hectic. So there you go guys, my review for Perfect Dark 64. Like I was saying, if you own an Xbox, they have it on the Xbox Arcade, and you can download it for really cheap with HD graphics, and you can play online over Xbox Live. For anybody that has a 64, this game is actually pretty cheap to pick up, but the downside of it is finding the expansion pack, but you still can't find them pretty easily in pawn shops or at P-Market where I picked up my copy. And the expansion pack, it usually has a lot of those around. So I hope you enjoyed the review, and thank you.